What is up, everyone? This is Chris Knight, and you are watching The Real Review 3000 here with another episode of For the Love of Vinyl. But today it's a little different. Like I said, we are switching things up until I can get things done here at the 5150 studio. And the easier way for me to do that is to do these live streams. So we're going to do For the Love of Vinyl right now live. And we might do 2 or 3 of these a week. We're going to see how we fall. But we're going to bring back the Gospel According to Chris and some other things. And we're just going to see how this goes. But before we get to all of that, let's talk some business. Now, normally I have the little counter that tells you, down here how many subs I have and on the way to 3,000. But I'll just tell you right now, we're at 2745, and that makes us 255 away from our goal of 3,000 subscribers right now by September 10th. So I need your guys' help. Do me a favor. If you see down below here, and you see that red box there that says subscribe. If that still looks red and still says subscribe, that means you're not subscribed. Please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you know we're coming out with new stuff. Please smash that like button. Consider helping us out with a PayPal donation. And I don't have the little clicker saying PayPal or anything like that. So please look down in the description box for that. Also, you can reach us on Twitter at chrisknight5150. And you can email me, chrisknight at therealreview3000.com. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We have a Patreon page. That's patreon.com/TRR3K. Now, with all that said, let's bring in our special guest today. Yeah, we're going to do this a little different again. Like I said, this is not something we normally do, but I don't know. Why not, right? This is our special guest today. This is Miss Rosetta Allen. Rosetta, how you doing today?
Hey, Chris. Well, much better, actually.
Yeah, I know. You got a new chair. Your husband got out of the doghouse, I guess, right?
He wasn't in it. That's the surprising thing.
You said, I thought you said.
He gets annoying, but he hadn't reached that level yet.
Speaking of somebody I'd like to be in the doghouse with, that picture right next to you, that of the lady in the green dress, that's beautiful.
That is the poster that came with the Tilt comic, which was Doc Hogg and Lenora. That did it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's talk about this really quick for the people who are watching. And again, we're going to make sure we try to get this out to as many people as possible. Hopefully we'll get some views after the fact, because it's a little different than how I normally do this. I'm not sure how this is going to perform, but let's talk about what we're going to review today. It's Aldious, I believe, Aldious. This is their song Monster off of the mini album All Bros. Released November 21st of 2018. It's kind of interesting. I was looking it up. It looks like it had like 4 discs with one song on each disc, and then had like 4 like DVDs with it. So I don't know. It was a concept almost of an album. I'm not sure. But what I did find out is Aldious, of course, is a Japanese female power metal band from Osaka. They were formed in 2008. Formed by their guitarist Yoshi and former vocalist Rami. Rami, I don't know. Again, I never hit these Japanese names very well. But their current lineup is Yoshi on guitar, Taki on guitar, Sawa on bass, Marina on drums, and Ren, I guess it's spelled R exclamation point N, but I think it's supposed to be Ren. That's their lead singer. So reason why I brought Rosetta in, guys, was because she mentioned this band to me, and she knows I do a lot of the Japanese female power metal bands and things like that. So she said, hey, you might want to check this out. So we're going to do this. Rosetta, though, what do you know about this band? Anything?
Not a lot yet. They kind of shown up in some of my searches going through my symphonic and power metal bands the other night. And it's like, okay, well, he likes his Japanese. Let's throw him this one.
I do,
I'm always
we got the Warning, which is, they're more like, I don't know. I don't want to have anybody who's a Warning fan get mad at me saying this, but they're like they're almost like an 80s metal band is what the Warning's like. But I mean, I think they're better than that, but that's how I'd equate them. I do Bandmate, which is a Japanese female metal band. I don't know about power metal, but metal for sure. Love Bites is another power metal band. I've done, see here, trying to think of the others, Adam Lambert, a bunch of different stuff. I do a lot of different reviews, but you get a lot of people that like these Japanese female bands, which is interesting because it's like all the rage right now is these metal bands that are all female, and it's just kind of interesting.
I'm just really into this whole symphonic power realm from around the world and have been quite a while. So I'm always looking for new obscure bands from everywhere.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So you know how we normally do this. We bring up the review screen, and we're going to go ahead and review this as we go, as usual. So let's do this, guys. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1, review. And hopefully you guys can hear this well. Definitely has that, like,
boom.
Yeah, it definitely has that very, I don't know, the guitar effects they're using is very power metal. I mean, it's like, that's a give me right there. It's an interesting concept for the video, that's for sure.
Yeah.
See, now, people who watch me know I love these changes in tempo and the stopping, just stopping the music, which kind of grabs your attention again.
I just noticed there's definite elements of speed and power and symphonic and opera all blended.
Yeah. So Ren has a very interesting singing style. It sounds like they're doubling up her vocals on the verses. And I just like when they do that.
She's really good at the softened tempo all of a sudden out of the blue.
It always gets me when they twirl their hair. It's like, it's so weird to see females do that. Nothing wrong with it. It's interesting.
To watch the live.
I don't know. It's weird that they do
Haunting then, because Simone did hardcore in that one.
I find it interesting that they're doubling up her vocals during the verse, or they have backing vocals, whatever it is, in the verse, but in the chorus it gets kind of flat in the vocal just because it's just her with no effect. I don't know. That's a
I don't think it's necessarily bad though, it's just different.
Yeah, it's different. And I think the drummer's using a double kick or triple kick. Ooh, wow. I like that. That's Marina.
Yeah. My downside with the Japanese ones always is I can't watch the videos close. They all flash too much.
Yeah. Well, she's got a good voice.
Yeah.
The solo was a little it was different from what I would have expected for this song. I would have expected something a lot faster, but
it worked yet too, still.
Yeah, it did. All right, let's take this out and let's talk just a little bit about it. So like I said, the way that they're doing the vocals with the doubling during the verse and kind of just taking a lot of the effects on her voice out during the chorus, it's kind of flip-flop to me. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm listening to it going like, yeah, it's weird. It's kind of a flip-flop. I mean, I like the tempo. Marina on drums, she's just doing a really great job of keeping that tempo. I like the stuff where they stop it. I just like when they just stop because I think it catches your attention. The little change there before they get to the chorus, so I guess a pre-chorus. I like that because it's kind of I think, I don't know. It just, the way it changes, it's just everything else.
Design.
It's all design. It's always design.
Well, I said unique because it's not the normal kind of way bands lay that kind of chorus to verse back and forth out.
No, and I mean, it's very power metal for sure because it follows a definite formula of that. But yeah, I mean, I would want to see something else by them and see what else they have, because this is just an interesting song to start with, I would say. And again, I think there's been times when I look at the band and I'm like, okay, you know, it's your first impression, so you want to see another side of it. So I would probably look up more stuff on this just to see what their other stuff they offer is like. But if you guys who watch this before, after, or during, whenever, if you guys have any suggestions, and let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, if you know this band, let me know some other songs that they do that you suggest that I review, and I will look at them. I try to get to all my comments, even though I am severely behind right now. And with all that, you know, Rosetta, you have anything else you want to add?
The thing I find interesting, I think, is part of why so many people flock to this. It's the same reason why symphonic metal made such an impact. It's that beauty and beast element. It's the combining the really soft and the delicate with the heavy. And with the Japanese female bands, what you have are all these little delicate, beautiful girls in these fancy dresses and elegant clothing, banging out and rocking out.
Well, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. You know, I definitely think that the female Japanese metal bands, you know, I don't know exactly their full impact here in the States, but I know over in Japan it's like there's 1,000 of them. Baby Metal, Bandmade, Love Bites, these people, Aldious. I mean,
I was finding a bunch of them the other night. I'm gonna have to start going through some of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of them, and it's really interesting. So with that said, Rosetta, if you want to tell everybody where you're at, by the way, before you do that, all your information is down in that description box so people can check you out and see what you got going on. But go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Pretty much, you find me here on YouTube with Rosetta Allen. Follow his link there. It's easy enough. But I do mostly artwork, comic stuff, interviews, and just BSing, goof off streams for fun. I do a lot of promoting for different artists and comic creators and stuff like that, both here and on Twitter, which is also down there. And yet that's basically it. Right now I'm really into working with comic stuff. So
yeah, go check out her stuff. She's doing several, she just finished doing some work for a comic book that's coming out here soon called Road Warrior Drake.
Yeah, he's got the black and white out now, and I'll be doing a colorized version for him also, but I'm also going to be working on one of the covers that's coming out here in this version.
Okay, cool. So. Yeah, well, with that said, guys, I am Chris Knight. Remember to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when we're coming out with new stuff. I've only got about 400 people out of the near 3,000 people who are actually got those notifications bells on. So that's one of the easiest ways to know when we're coming and doing a live video or we're releasing a video. But please hit that bell. Like I said, we're at currently, I got to check this out again, you know, because I don't have it memorized. We're at 2745, trying to get up to 3,000 subscribers by September 10th. Guys, please help us out with that by hitting that subscribe button. Consider helping out with the PayPal link. It helps the channel, better things around here, audio equipment, stuff like that. All of that stuff is down in the description box below. But guys, thank you very much for watching. And with that said, I am Chris Knight. This has been the Real Review 3000, and I'm officially, I'm officially out of here.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure to check out our friends in the Fandom Minutes. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and BitChute. And you can also send us an email at sean@seanstackhousereacts.com and chrisknight@therealreview3000.com. And be sure to swing by our Teespring store to pick up some awesome merchandise.